This is Jennifer Sanchez. You are listening and watching the Wise Coffee Chat Show. You can find the Wise Coffee Chat Show on all the social media platforms under Wise Jennifer Sanchez, Wise Coffee Chat, and on WRMN 1410. We're on WRMN 1410 on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. So if you want to learn more about them, go to WRMN1410.com. And I'm excited to be here with my guest. She is I'm excited to have her overall because she's one of my authors. But before I bring her on, who am I? My name is Jennifer Sanchez. I'm the founder of the Wise Alliance Network, soon to launch the Wise Women Empower Women book and conference, as well as a real estate investor. So if anyone's looking to sell their property 30 days or less, feel free to reach out to me. We can do cash offers, no extra fees. So that's an I'm a mom of three beautiful girls. And actually, shout out to my middle kid, Sophie. Happy birthday. She's turning 12 today. So super excited for my little one. And now I have Isaly here. Super excited. Isaly, can you introduce yourself to the viewers and the listeners?
Hi, my name is Isaly Marie Soto Juanche. So I want to, what do I say?
Just introduce yourself. Who are you?
Okay, I'm a mother of three, a wife, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a construction coach and a general contractor.
Yeah, you do a lot.
I do a
Yeah.
lot.
You're being modest. So you're a mom, you run your construction company, which I've seen some of your work. I love it. I mean, I remember when we went to one of your 4 units. Was it a 4 unit or a 3 unit
Four.
in
South,
Inglewood?
South Shore.
South Shore. So you took us out there, and I remember like, wow, I remember seeing it from the beginning. The stages of the demos. I mean, you're doing
That
it.
was a project.
That was a project, right? And you were doing it with your husband, and you and your
Correct.
husband both run this company. So kudos to you guys. I think that's amazing that you guys do that. So you do the construction. You also coach people on how to be GCs, right? General contractors.
Correct. That's something that we started implementing recently. Um, is how to teach not only investors but also people that work in the field, like workers that want to scale up and start becoming GCs and to get bigger projects because they know how to do the work.
Yeah,
So to get be more involved as the head now. I believe that people could grow. So
yeah.
that's my
That's good.
catch.
That's good. So, I mean, I'm excited to learn a lot about what you do and why you do. And you're a woman in construction, which is amazing, right? I've always admired, especially you specifically, because you are a badass, right? And you're running this company and you manage all these male workers, right? So I always think women in construction are powerful women, right?
Correct.
So
That's
so
what they say.
you are. I'd be like, damn, she scares me sometimes. Cause I'd be like, now that we're working on this book project that we'll talk about, sometimes like, oh, I don't want to hear Isali right now. Like, I hope she doesn't say something. Because you're always the first one to say something. But it's good. That's a good thing, right? So tell me a little bit about how did it all start for you? Did you start right away in construction? Did you start right away in real estate? Like, how did it start for you?
No, I actually had a 9 to 5 job. So
Okay.
I worked multiple jobs before I even started my company. So I used to work for a lot of things. The last job prior to me starting my company, I used to work in a bank.
Okay.
It was pretty 9 to 5 job. So
Traditional,
a
yeah.
traditional job.
Yeah.
And I did not see me there for like at the beginning I was like, okay, I'm gonna from teller, supervisor, then banker, then I'll scale, right? Like I
Yeah.
had the dream to scale within the bank, but then life does his work. At the end of the day, um, I started the business with my husband. I started it for my husband,
Oh, that's nice.
not
Okay.
even for me. Like I was like, I'm fine with my 9 to 5 job. Let me help him because he used to do floors.
Okay.
So I was like, let me put something for him so he could be the boss man.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm like, I'm gonna. So I created it for him, okay, and then I just got involved because since he doesn't speak a lot of English,
Okay.
I'm the translator, and I started going to do the bids, the estimates. So I would leave my 9 to 5 job
Yeah.
and I would go do estimates. So I
Wow.
was I was at that time only a mother of one, so
It was easier.
it was easier. So then he would pick up the baby, and then I would go do the estimates. I would be getting home around 7, 8 o'clock, then have dinner, and then like by the time you have to go to bed, right?
Yeah.
And it was a routine. It was constant, and then it was more hard because I was the one that used to look for the jobs. So then
Okay.
if I was not looking for work for him, there was no work.
Oh, you were also the hunter. So
I was also
you was the
yes, I
salesperson.
was the salesperson. So then it got to a point that I was doing both things at the same time in the bank, answering phone calls from the bank, and I was doing stuff at the bank. I should have not been doing,
You're
but
telling on yourself right now. Are
it
you
is what
telling
it
on
is,
yourself?
right? But I wanted my business to scale.
Of
So
course.
at the end of the day, one of my American dreams was I wanted to have my own property.
Okay.
So the goal was we get our business, we have our job, we have our car, and the American dream, right?
Yeah.
So because one time I asked somebody, hey, what does it need? What do I need in order to be a homeowner? And that person at that time told me, oh, well, you have 2 years working,
Yep.
stable job,
Yeah.
and then you could be able to qualify. Like, and there's a certain income bracket as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not only, and then the credit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's easy. Well,
Yeah.
4 years passed and I had never bought nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I bought my property, once I had my business, by then I already had two kids. Am I
Yeah.
going too fast? Yeah.
No,
No, no,
you're
no.
doing great. I'm just listening.
Then from there, I decided to because the bank was giving me hard time with the kids.
Okay.
Like they opened at 9, but like
Oh, the employer that was not being
no,
flexible.
they were not being
Oh,
flexible. So then you choose and pick. By when I had my second kid, um, the business was already, thank God, it was going great. I had the 9 to 5, and then I was pursuing to be a homeowner, right?
sure.
But then like life's
Life was life.
life was life and does sustain, like always, right? And my father had passed away after I gave birth of my second child, like a week
Okay.
after.
Okay.
Um, and then I had to fly to Mexico. Like I had to leave my newborn baby at home, and I had to fly back to Mexico. Imagine that,
Oh wow.
to go bury my father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, and then once I was in Mexico, like I said, I was the one that was getting the jobs. I was not answer. I was hurting.
Sure.
And then my husband had told me, but don't forget that we have to eat over here.
Oh wow.
So I just like switched myself from hurting mode, or how you like
Grieving.
grieving, to like in Spanish is duelo,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to work mode. And then from there I like hustled so hard to achieve, because I was grieving.
Yeah. So you were running away from the
Yeah,
pain.
from
That's
my
what it
pain.
sounds like.
It was like, so I was running away so like fast that, because that changed me. Like I only had a week to grieve and come
That's
back, and you have to be a mom, you have to be a wife, you have to be an entrepreneur, you have to build this business. It was like, it was hard, right?
that's hard.
And
Oof.
then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it another year in the bank. If this doesn't work out, I just have to like go. Like I was at the bank depressed, be like, I don't think my dad would want this for me. You know what I mean? To be depressed and everything, no? And I took the decision to leave the bank. After I bought the multi-unit I bought the first time, I
That was the
was
first. That was the first
yeah, it
house.
was my first. It was
Really?
no, not that one.
Oh, okay, okay,
Girl,
okay.
you're talking. That's
Oh,
no, no, no,
oh,
not that one. I'm
okay,
talking about.
okay.
I'm talking about 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Mhm,
Like
mhm, mhm. I was like, wait, really? Okay, okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about like 5 years ago. No, no, no. That one's like investments now.
Yeah.
So then I decided to leave the bank and focus on my business.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the best thing I ever did, girl.
I believe it. I mean, I watch you. I see
Yeah.
you. I see you. I see
It
what
was
you're
the best
doing.
thing I ever did. But I had to take decisions, right? Like that was the decision to make me, my family, and my business a priority.
Yeah, that's good. So you, um, just to recap, you were doing the whole banking thing, the teller. There was no flexibility. Your father,
No, I was a banker back then. Uh-huh.
banker, and then your father passed away. You were helping your husband build the business,
Mhm.
but then when your father passed away, you had to go to Mexico, and then you came back and you kind of went full force on
Yeah.
the business. You were like, you know what, I'm going 100%. I think, was it the grief of losing your dad that kind of triggered that?
Yeah.
Was that was the
Yeah.
point?
It was.
What was going on in your mind? Now I'm curious, like what, because people aren't hungry. There's too many people out here, they're not hungry enough,
Mhm.
right? Like what gave you that hunger?
Losing my dad.
Losing your dad?
Uh-huh.
And then what did you think? Like, I need
Like
to.
I need to I had dreams and
Mhm,
goals,
mhm,
right? One of my goals was to bring him to the United States. I had filed for him and everything.
mm.
And once I came back, you wouldn't believe that I received in the mail
Oh,
the
no.
letter of immigration that said you could go to
Oh.
to Ciudad Juarez to bring him. What the? Who am I
Oh,
gonna bring?
wow. So you got the letter after he passed.
Yeah,
Wow. So you were working on his status to bring
yeah,
him
uh-huh.
legally to the United States.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, I'm gonna mail them and curse them out.
How long was
Who did
how
they want me to bring? It was 2 years because when I filed for him was before COVID, and then COVID hit, and everything got backed up.
Sure.
If not, another story would have been right.
Yeah.
But sometimes things happen for a reason. Like you wouldn't. Maybe it was. It sounds horrible, but maybe sometimes it's not that losing a parent. It's good because I don't. I would never. I don't. How you say it? Like I wouldn't wish it upon nobody, right?
Oh, of
Because
course.
you lose yourself, like literally. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I lost myself, girl. I just got went back. I went back up.
It's okay, no worries. So, before we go on, I have to ask this question because this is important. What kind of coffee do you like to drink?
Oh, me? Starbucks.
Just wanted. I just thought about it. I was like, okay, let me bring it. Let me bring it a little lighter, a little lightness here. So you like drinking Starbucks? What's your favorite kind of drink?
The white mocha.
The white mocha. Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got something in
No, but they
common.
don't know how to do it now.
Okay, how do you ask for it?
I asked for the white mocha,
Uh huh.
the hot white mocha.
Uh huh. Okay. Just hot white mocha like that.
Yeah, and they don't know how to do it.
I think barista, sometimes it's a by like whoever makes it, they have
I
their way of making it, right? Because it's different. Sometimes I try it in different restaurants or that chain, and they make it differently. But I like the white mochas too.
yeah, you do.
But I asked for one pump of the syrup because it's too sweet, and
Oh
then
yeah, I do ask for no sugar,
yeah.
but then today I asked for it, and then they're like, um, they were gonna give me regular coffee with the white mocha cream.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, oh no, that doesn't look right in the picture.
Yeah, no, I usually say no whip, soy milk,
Uh-huh.
and just one pump of the syrup. And I know I always tip them because they're probably like so annoyed with me. And they're like, oh, we got to do all this extra stuff. So I just give them like an extra dollar, like, here, just make me my coffee right, please. But so going back to the story, right? Um, you're building this business after your father passed away. um how is it going now? Now you're an investor. Like, not only did you buy a house and built a business, but now you're investing in real
Right.
estate. How, I don't want to say, I know some people don't like to share, but how are you doing with the properties? How many do we want me to ask? How many doors do you want to, are you comfortable sharing that? So I know some people don't want to share how many doors they got.
I'm okay.
Okay, go for it. Share how many doors you got.
Well, I have 13 rentals, and I'm currently working on 3 flips.
You know what's so crazy? I remember when I first met you.
I had like zero.
You had nothing. You had your house. And I remember talking to you. So for those that are listening,
You're
we-
funny.
I will never forget this because we had a whole conversation. We're part of the same investment group.
Mhm.
It's called Mastery under Andrew Holmes, and they always have a 3-day conference. And I remember meeting you and your husband. We were sitting at the
In
table
the
in the lunch area or whatever, we were eating lunch. And I remember talking to you, and I was just telling you about like my story and why I got into investing and real estate. And you were telling me about your construction company. And I remember sitting there like, you need to sign up. Like, just, I don't know why. I was just like, just sign up. Like, I promise you, you're gonna get houses. Like, I promise you. Just listening to you and listening to like, your hunger. Like, I kind of did pick that up. I was like, man, you guys are gonna be great. You guys are gonna get houses. Like, you guys ain't gonna. I think I was telling you stuff like that. Like, yeah, you guys are gonna be successful in this.
And yeah, I'm just looking at you like this good lady's like, what's going on?
You were thinking I was nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, I promise
No,
you.
I did think that was like, yeah, this lady.
Really? That's funny. But because I've seen so many investors jump in and how quickly they scaled up. So when I heard how you're already doing the construction and you guys are already moving and doing things, so I thought, man, this is going to be easy for you guys because you guys are already doing that. So and a lot of people, I guess, they don't know how to, like, they teach us, right? Like, build that cash flow on the side, right? And you already have access, you already have the team, you already have the equipment that you need to rehab. You have like a different advantage point than other investors, right?
Well, yeah, but that's why I'm teaching them now.
Now you're teaching, yeah, which is coaching, which is great. Now that you're coaching people how to be GCs, because it is scary to be an investor and not understand the GC process
No, it is.
or not trust your GC. Oh my, because there's so many like horror stories out there, right? Of like GCs just running away with your money, not doing what they're supposed to do.
No, and you know what is that a lot of people don't understand? It's not that the GC wants to really run away with people's money.
But they have, though. There's
No,
stories they have.
but
Yeah, not
the
everybody.
reason why, there's a why.
Tell me the why.
There's a why.
Okay, I want. Teach me the why.
There's a why. It's because they underbidded, and in the moment they saw the work
Mm-hmm.
value in scope, really when they're really hands-on on it, it's not gonna be worth it
For them.
For them, they're not even gonna be able to pay people. And they're like, some people will have pride and they will stick it through. Some people are like, oh no, I'm not losing, because it's not like they're running away with the money. They're not gonna lose more money for your project, and they run away.
Understood. That makes sense.
A lot of people. That's why it's not good when people like it's taught, but it's the wrong way to be taught, because they shouldn't be telling people, yeah, go underbid them. If you're underbidding somebody that already gave you a price, you have to think two ways. Either they're gonna stick it through because they have pride and they have a reputation to take care of, or they will be short on their income and they will not be able to stick through to the end of your project.
Understood. That makes sense. Which, I mean, it's for me as someone, like, I'm not a GC, right? I just work with GCs, and I've been fortunate to find a GC that I trust.
Correct.
But I know that sometimes working with being a woman in the industry,
they will take advantage.
Oh my God, they will take advantage. And I've already had situations where people have tried, and I'm like, no, you ain't doing this to me. And I have to pick up the phone and kind of tell on them, or get someone to get on them, because I'm like, no, because I know what you're doing, because you see me as a woman. It's like mechanics.
Yeah, they will get you.
They're like, oh yeah, you got to change this. It's little holes, but it's gonna be $1,000. And you're like, you're gonna crash and burn. I don't know. They'll tell you some crazy story, right? And you're like, oh my God, I got to change it. Until you tell another man, and they're like, no,
No, yeah, that happened to me on some tires. My husband sent me. Why would he send me, right? Like, he sent me to go put new tires, and then the old ones, I didn't know what they were gonna do with the old ones. He's like, why didn't they give you back the old ones? I'm like, I don't know. They didn't tell me if I wanted the old ones back. He's like, well, you're supposed to, because they usually keep them to resell them, because they're semi-new.
Yeah, so they'll.
But then I paid like 3,000 something for tires too. They
Oh my God.
overcharged me.
That's a lot for tires.
I'm like, I thought I was getting a good deal.
Oh my goodness.
I never got tires after that time. Like, I'm like, don't be sending me to get no tires. Like, I could do a lot of stuff, but like, I don't know nothing about cars.
Yeah, please. I know. And that, yes, I 100% agree. Like, I don't think I hate dealing with mechanics. I hate dealing with the cars. Like I hate anything car related. Like I just call my dad. Like, Dad, please like take care of this. I don't know what needs to happen here, but
No, and
just
it's
do it.
the same thing as the industry of construction. A lot of women don't want to get
They
into
don't.
the.
You're right. In construction is the same thing. So I had this guy recently try to get me on the roof over a certification,
How
right?
much?
He the certification wasn't a lot what they were charging for the to certify the roof. So, and for those that don't understand the lingo, right, you have to certify the roof for certain towns, right? So I needed to get it certified. And I remember he was like, yeah, this is going to be the price, but oh, I found this and I found that and I found this and I found that. And I was like, what? And it's like, we got to fix this before I give you the certification.
Mhm.
And I was like, ain't no way, because I just had my GC do all of that. And he
Mhm.
sent me pictures, and my GC was like, he just ripped that off. Like he just literally like ripped it off so he could say he has to fix it.
Mhm.
And he took the top off too
Oh
of
wow.
like, when in the roofs you need that little like hole so
Yeah.
that the air can come out. He took the top off of that. Yeah, the vent. He took it. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, in Spanish. Esto ya no está aquí. This is not here anymore. So I was like, no way, ain't no way. So I called up my GC. I was like, look, you need to take care of this person because he's trying to get me.
Mhm.
And they did. They handled it. But I was like, imagine if I didn't have that support. Or imagine if I didn't
Yeah, you
have,
have to pay for it.
then you have to pay for it because you don't know any better. So I was like, man, like this can be a vicious industry if you don't have the right team looking out for you.
No,
Would
yeah,
you agree?
yes. No, yeah, 100%. Like in general, like that's why a lot of people are. I think the people that work in the construction industry, they know when you know,
Mm,
and then that's when they take advantage. That's
mhm.
it. Mhm. But that's why I saw the opportunity of putting together the whole mentorship and the coaching
I
for
love
people
it.
that want to learn the slang
I
of
don't want to learn
construction.
no more. No, like I don't want to learn no more.
Well, you have to learn if you're gonna still be doing
Oh,
investments.
I know. I'm like, I know, but
You don't have to do the work.
I
Like
don't do.
that's what I tell a lot of people.
Yeah.
You don't have to physically do the work, but you need to know
You still, even for me, I still need to know the handyman stuff, and that's what really irritates me. It's like, ugh,
basic
the
stuff.
basic, the little basic stuff, and it's
Mhm.
like, oh, I need to like fix because even when you move a tenant in and out, you have to still fix little things, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh, I need to know how to use a
Yeah,
hammer,
like change outlets
Yeah,
and
little
change the light fixtures.
light fixtures, right? Like clean or the cleanup or the new blinds, just these little things that might seem they're like very simple, but they are important if depending on what kind of landlord you are, right?
Correct.
So
Trust me.
no, I know I know I've seen your stuff. So but so I think this is a great conversation. I love the fact that you're sharing, how you started, why you started it. Now you're an investor, you've been investing. How many years have you been investing?
Since
22?
yeah, 22.
I think yeah, because
Yeah, 22.
that's when I met you. So I mean, now it's 4 years later. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna take a quick short break. But when we come back, we're gonna be talking more with Isaly about her business and the new projects that she is working on with me. So make sure you guys don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. Oh, All right, we are back. We're speaking with Isaly. I want to say Isaly Soto, but it's actually Isaly
Juanche.
Wanche.
You'll be surprised. Oh yeah,
What?
Isaly Soto is my married name.
Mary name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I decided to take my husband's last name.
Isaly Juanche Soto, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you guys, if you guys are just tuning in, you're listening to the Wise Coffee Chat Show on WRMN 1410, as well as all the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. And we've been talking to Isaly about her story, how she got into construction, how she got into real estate, how she now is a coach for investors that are trying to learn how to be a GC. And what I'm really excited about is her book, the book that we're working on. She's actually working on two books,
Yeah.
right? I was like, whoa, she's busy, right?
Yes.
She busy. So Isaly, I know that we're doing the book project together. You decided to be part of it, which I thank you so much for trusting me with your story and trusting me with your brand and your vision. I think I don't take that lightly, right? So I just want to make sure I say that for you and all the other authors that are part of this book project, because it means a lot to me. What made you decide to be part of the Wise Woman Empower Women? Like, what was like, yeah, I want to be part of this book?
Okay, I always supported you from day one, right? Like at least a like or anything, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
not very
Oh, you
like
support. You
that, right?
showed
But
up. Yeah.
I've showed up. I tried. So when you came up with the book, I'm like, oh, that's cool, right? Like, I like the whole fact that we could motivate other women. No, I know you're all about the woman empowerment, right?
Yeah.
I believe in general in motivating everybody.
Yeah.
Like I empower men, women
You
in
do.
general, right? Like I like people to succeed. Like it's my way.
Yeah.
Um, but I truly believe that your vision for the book, it's powerful because there is a lot of women out there that don't have a clue what they want in life.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you put it together like Proverbs
Proverbs. Yeah.
Proverbs Woman 31,
Yeah.
it entitles a lot.
Yeah.
Like it entitles women that are out there hustling day to day and they think they can't be seen.
Oh, yeah. You preach. Yes. So, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up because not a lot of women understand that vision, right? And people, if they're not Bible based or Christian based or understand what Proverbs 31 means, it's really an entrepreneurial woman.
Mhm.
And people don't realize like this woman got goals. Like biblically, like when you read her story, she's a
Mhm.
hustler, she's buying investments, she's taking care of her family, she's working, she's respected, her husband's respected. Like there's this caliber of woman. And I know a lot of people like to be the Proverbs 31 woman, but the Proverbs 31 woman is a powerhouse woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't understand the concept of woman empowerment. Like they do the focus totally different. I had this conversation yesterday with my husband. I recorded him like for with him not knowing. I'm gonna put it out there.
Uh-oh.
uh, but it's a point of view of a male's perspective.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Like, what
Yeah.
does he think about the woman empowerment? And men think about it totally different than us women
Oh.
because we feel like, okay, we're doing all this beautiful stuff. We're making magic. We're making things happen.
Yeah.
But to a male's perspective, it's not that men feel bad that we are good and successful. Men don't like that that your head gets inflated. Like you
Ah.
take it to the next level and you think you're better than everybody else.
Oh, yeah. See that?
So that's a different story than woman empowerment.
Yeah.
Like woman empowerment is you empower yourself, you empower other women around you,
Yep.
and like your children, your family, your sisters, your mother, your aunts,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
But you don't go around thinking you're better even than men.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's not my concept of woman empowerment. Is not that because I love supporting men because I'm in
Yeah.
the work male industry.
You work with men.
I
Yeah,
work
you
with
do.
men, so I have the vision that men just don't like to be exposed.
There's a different way of dealing with men, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think I agree with you 100%. I think also the feminist movement, and I don't not knocking it
No.
down for the women that love that
That
stuff.
came up in the conversation too.
Like if that floats your boat, ladies, go
Go
for
for
it.
it.
But I think the feminist movement has gotten a little extreme in the sense of like you don't need men, and I don't think that's correct. I think it's supposed to be equality. Sure, like we're equals. Yeah, like we can do, if you want to go to the army, go to the army, be all you can be. Like we get it, right? But I think there's still, for me, to empower a woman is because I want her to feel like she can take over the world, but still be soft. She can
Yeah.
still be there for her family, her friends, her husband. She can still be, you could be the woman that you want to be. It doesn't matter. I
Correct.
think that's the whole point of women empowerment, right? Like
Mhm.
be whoever you want to be. You want to be a kick-ass and take over the world and stomp on men, do it. Like that's fine. But
You funny.
but if you want to be like
Don't do
still
it around easily.
don't do it around Sally, right? But or yeah, right? Or if you still want to be that soft, you still want to be feminine, you still want to, like, I believe in gender roles. Like I still am in agreement with, that's just me, but that might be traditional, that might be
It's
cultural.
cultural
We're
sometimes. Yeah.
Mexican, so I believe in, like, yeah, I like the women take care of the household and the man takes goes works and provides. Do I want to still do my thing? Like, yeah, I still
Yeah.
want to go be an entrepreneur. Like, do I still want to bake cookies? Yeah, I still want to bake cookies, right? Like like that's,
I
you
love
know,
cooking. Like
I
my
love,
love language is cooking.
yes, I
I
agree.
love cooking and catering and hosting and all that, like all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
I agree. I agree. I think it's a love language. Like when you feed someone because you love them and you want to put it, to me, I love that too. So I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I just think sometimes when men hear women empowerment, it's like, well, is it this feminist movement thing?
Yeah, they confused. It's not the same.
It's not the same. No. And we're honoring God in the book, right? Like
Correct.
we're and even like the women that, like, a lot of people also feel like, well, women are not supposed to be powerful. In the Bible, where do you see these
Oh
stories?
yeah, that's another one.
Right? But if you read the Bible, Proverbs 31 woman, she is a badass woman. Like she is out there hustling with the men. She's in the marketplace. I'm in the marketplace. You're in the
Is that
marketplace.
before the woman was behind the scene?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the woman never have done what we do today.
Yeah.
Is that the woman before was never out there? The woman had to
Sure.
be behind her man.
Sure.
That's why there's like a phrase that says, behind a great man, there's a great woman.
Oh yeah, a great, yes,
It's
I've heard
some
of this. When you see a great man, there's this great woman
one
behind,
behind them.
something like that.
It's like
Yes.
the same thing back in the days in the kingdoms. The king was the head, but really the one that was ruling was the queen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But people back then wasn't really, it wasn't a thing because it was more of a male. Like it's to make males feel more man.
Of course. I mean, they want to thump their chests and like, like who's the best one of all, right? Like, I get it. Like, go do that. Go have fun. you know. We're taking over kingdoms over here, right? Like, go kill each other, right? But oh, they're laughing. But I understand like where that might come from, that thought process. But women empowerment really to us is just really, I want to say, like, if you are an entrepreneur woman, if you're out there doing things, if you're out there changing the game, making money, like, I also think you do need a special partner for
You
that.
do, you do.
And he has to be solid and he has to be confident in himself.
Oh yeah, a man. In order for a woman, because I feel like sometimes like in because we are Hispanics, okay. So in the Hispanic industry, is well known that the woman shouldn't be out there. Okay, we have to be behind the scene.
Meek, yeah.
So we have to, but it doesn't mean you have to be a very, you have to have them in place in order to have a strong woman by your side. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you that. It doesn't make you less man.
Mm-mm.
My husband is very manly.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm, mhm.
and I do not feel that I'm above him. Even though a lot of people look at me and they might be like, oh, easily, wow, Isaly's doing this, Isaly's doing that. But yes, but I have a support system and he's one of them.
And he's the one that's
So at the
there.
end I wouldn't be where I am because I have 3 kids and everything. So I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have his support system. Like, not to say I have like there's different badasses out there. You know what I mean? Because my sister, She's one of them. She's a single mother. She has 3 kids just like me. But she's out there hustling and everything. She's bad, okay? And I recognize it. And I'm like, girl, I don't know. God knows why he does his things. You
Of
get what I mean?
course.
Like, I don't know if I would be as bad as you if I didn't have a support system. Like, who knows, right? Like, I remember my dad used to always say, es que yo siempre era bien delicada. Like, I was always delicate. He was
Mhm.
like, oh, it's like you're delicate. Like, and then goes to show what industry am I in. You know what
You're
I
in
mean?
construction. You're so delicate, but you're in construction. You're like that flower that eats flies, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what is it called?
It looks so beautiful, and I'm like,
The Venus one is a beautiful, but it'll eat you. You know, just like
you're funny, but that's a good way to see it.
yeah, I think life will make you hard. Life can like as women, and then if you're very in like positions of power or you're hunting,
Uh-huh.
I think you do need someone to support you so that you can be soft at home,
Correct.
right? Because if you're always hard out there and changing the world and making things happen and
Then you have to come home and change the world as well.
yeah,
It's hard.
it is hard. So you do need the right partner, and it's. I keep saying like teaching, like what you're doing. That's a masculine energy, right? Mentoring, that's a masculine energy. Sometimes like you don't want to do that no more. I don't. I just want to not. I don't want to do this. I want to go home and just like be a baby, right? I don't, right? But for
And
what.
Jennifer's like, I sometimes want to be.
I just want to be a baby. I want to be babied, right? But I think what you're doing and the fact that you have a strong husband, because he looks like he's a silent assassin. Like when I look at him, I was like, I don't want to mess with this man, right? Because he's quiet and he looks like, yeah, he's about his business, he's about his family, he doesn't play, right? I mean, you told me stories, and I was like,
He
wait,
does construction
what?
now, but he used to be a policeman
I
before.
know, I know.
So yeah, it
So
was a
so the
story.
so of course, if he was a policeman, right? So it's like that tells you a lot of the kind of man that he is, right? So of course, knowing you being the how strong and powerful you are, and telling, like I even heard some of your construction workers one time say that you're the mean one. I
Oh.
remember they were joking around. They're like, she's mean. And it's like, and you're like, I have to be mean. If I'm not mean, they're not going to listen to me, And I remember you saying that. I was like, noted, be mean, like we need to be mean,
No, it's not being mean.
but
It's
it's
that
strict.
it's just strict that you have
Yeah.
to get things done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like if I say this needs to get done today, it's like, why are we doing it tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
I get it. So sometimes that's why I'm mean to these guys. Just joking. I'm just
It
like,
comes with the, but it comes with, like, if you really put yourself to analyze it, men will always be children,
okay.
baby boys. I have a baby boy. I have 2 girls. God gave me 2 beautiful girls at the beginning, and then he put the baby to the end, okay?
Okay.
And totally wired differently. And totally wired differently to a mother too. You don't have a baby boy. Right?
I only
No,
have 3
you
girls.
see, totally wired differently. I was like all about the girls and all that stuff, right? Like it's a totally wired differently, and it comes to show that men, like moms, would always baby their men, and even if they're this yay
Adults.
adults.
50-year-old man.
So what happens when when a wife comes in and takes the role of a wife?
Mhm.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, is that he wants me to be his mother?" You
Mhm.
haven't heard that?
I've heard that. Yeah.
That he will expect me to do everything like his mom,
Yeah.
and it's not that. It's that us moms do everything for their boys. So they're wired that way. They're wired expecting things from a woman. And then when they find a good wife, they provide for her good.
Okay.
And if you're a good wife, your man will hustle out there for you and will provide for you. But if you're over here like stomping at him, like
Making him
you're making
feel.
him feel like he's not the baby boy from the home,
Oh yeah, making him feel good.
making
Yeah.
him not feel wanted and powerful like a man at home,
Mhm.
then that's when he's like, yeah, this girl could go out there and hustle and be empowered, do whatever she got to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna come over here and have my side chick.
Oh my lord. She went there. Oh my gosh. I mean, you're speaking truth. And I wonder if it's also, do you think it's, I don't know. I mean, I only know our culture. I don't know any other culture.
Maybe another culture.
Maybe other cultures different, but I just know that that is for sure like in our culture, right? Like moms are like, especially for Latino boys, it's like, that's my prince and he's like 50 years old, right? Like that. They're laughing because they know it's true, right? Like, but I guess, I'm sorry.
No. That's a good one.
But I mean, I've seen it, right? And it's like, man, you have to like, you have this expectation. And I think most, if I mean, if we go to psychology, right? What do they say? Your first love is your mom. If you're a boy, your first love is a mom. And then if you're a girl, your first love is a dad. And I think it's Sigmund Freud that talks about that. Like that's the psychologist that talks about it. So, and then literally like, well, Sigmund Freud was a little extra out there. He was
say, don't say mom to your wife because then you have mama issues.
Yeah. He had a whole nother like ball game theories that I was like, I'm not in agreement with Sigmund Freud, but I understand where he's coming from. And then a lot of times we do find our partners to be similar to our parents, because that's all you know. Like you grew up with this type of father or you grew up with this type of mother, so then you're kind of looking for those skills or qualities in your wife because that's all you know, right?
Unconsciously.
Yeah.
That's why we're going into psychology.
Subconsciously, yeah. But this is a conversation, and disclaimer, we're not therapists. I mean, I could do talk therapy, but we're not therapists. So
we're not trying to offend nobody either.
Yeah, no, but no, we are. No, just joking. We're just talking over coffee.
Jennifer's like, yeah, come and watch my show because I'm gonna offend
you. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to offend people because then they really go at it on social media.
But that's what attracts people.
That's what attracts people, for sure. So you chose to be in the book. I love that you're in there. You also you're in a second book. What's the second book called?
Latinas in Construction.
Latinas in Construction, Volume 2. What made you get? Well, obviously, I know why you got into it, but you want to talk a little bit about what made you go into that book?
That book, it literally was with 1 week different that they, or 2 weeks different that they offered, and then you offered.
Oh, really?
Like it was like to get and it's like I can't let go of an opportunity, right? Like I heard someone once say, when an opportunity knocks on your door, either you close it or you open it, and sometimes you might not have another chance to open it.
Oh, that's really good. I like that. That's true. If you get this opportunity and you're like, I gotta jump.
Like, okay, maybe next time around, there's sometimes
it won't come back.
Won't come back.
Yeah.
No, like so I saw the opportunity and I'm like, okay, well, thanks to both, right? That one, my friend Danica, she referred me to.
Oh, I know Danica. Shout out to Danica, Matos, right?
Matos, yeah. She referred me to the author of Latinas in Construction Volume 2.
Yeah.
Tina Marie.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm grateful to be part of
another book project.
And another book project. And I always, when I saw their Volume 1 come out, I told my husband one time, like, you speak into existence, right?
Always.
Oh, and then I told my husband, one day I'm gonna be part of that book.
Amen.
And then he's like, okay, baby, do what you gotta do. Like, if you think you're gonna be part of that book, okay, go for it, right? I'm like, watch. And then he even said, he's like, yes, you should be part of that book because you're more badass than all those. I'm like, okay, baby.
Wow, that's such a good husband.
He's like, because there may be a lot of women that don't do, like, they're managing the construction, but they're not really hands-on, right? And I'm both.
No, you're hands-on.
So he's like, you should be part of that book. And if you're not part of that book, we'll make a book.
Yeah, that's nice. And I'm sure it's never, I think once you start putting stories out there, it's never going to stop. Like, you're going to put another one and another one, then you'll probably write your own book, right?
Yeah, I've always liked writing since little. Even my sister reminded me that she's like, remember that you always wanted to write, you used to write poems and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, God made a way in order for you to be seen and heard.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
So,
well, I believe in whether you believe in manifestation or God puts in your path. I mean, God puts the desires in your heart. So if that was a desire in your heart from little, look at you now, right? Like now you're doing it. So I think it's great. I mean, for me, I knew the same thing. Like I'm in two different books, but I knew I was gonna be
you
I
feel
was gonna do
different?
my own. I feel
Way different that it's yours.
more responsibility.
Oh,
I feel pressure to be more responsible.
you're like, I have to be now like the
I have to behave.
the
No,
example.
I gotta be the example. I'm just joking. But like I feel like it's a big responsibility for me from the get-go to take on women's stories and honor them the right way. I want to honor them the right way. I didn't want to just put stories to put stories. I wanted them to be intentional, to honor God, to honor you guys. I wanted to put something out there that really reflects all the work I've done for the years. So for me, this is like, it's huge because it's so close to my heart. And it's like, hey, this is a piece of my heart. I tell people like, I will destroy you if you no, I'm
Do
just
you
like,
think that the book has like every author that is part of our book? Do you think that everyone has something for someone out there
Absolutely.
in different story angles?
Yeah, because all the stories are different, but they're all like powerful. And even the publisher was like, Jennifer, like, I'm crying reading all
Oh
these
yeah.
stories. I was like, whoa. So to even know that it's that powerful, like, who knows where this book's gonna go? Like, I think it's also, I want to say, I don't have, yeah, a little bit of fear, like, man, what's this? Where's this gonna go? Now it's
What do you
what
do a
doors are,
volume two?
I don't know. If God tells me to do a volume two, I'll do a volume
Yeah, it all
two.
depends on how one goes, how it goes. Boom, you get what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because when you embark on new things, I believe in paradigm shifts and I believe in quantum leaps, right?
Okay.
So like when you quantum leap, I don't know, I think I talked about this. I don't know if it's the last show, but like when you make that one decision, like you said yes, you took on the opportunity, that takes you to a whole nother level in your life. That takes you to a whole nother direction. Have you ever seen the movie Butterfly Effect?
No,
No? Has anyone seen the movie Butterfly Effect?
no. But should
Jeez,
we?
that's a great movie. So with Ashton Kutcher, he makes one decision and like smashes something, and that changes the trajectory of his whole life. So like
It does.
these
It
little
does. Like
decisions,
me, I left the bank and my world shift.
exactly.
You even moving house. When a person, have you heard that the home will kick you out? You have to move. That's why, because your opportunities are stuck. When somebody feels like, oh, I don't see the light, move, move
Mm,
houses, and new opportunities come. That is so true.
I could see that. I could see that, and I think that's powerful. So I know that this book is definitely gonna take it to another level. So if anyone wants to get in touch with you, Isaly, where would they go? If someone wants to get to know you, learn about your coaching, where will they find you?
They will find me on Facebook, Isaly Juanche or Isaly Soto, or at Group Soto Home Remodeling. That's on Instagram, and
Perfect.
they could find me there.
Perfect. So you guys heard that. If you guys want to find her, look her up on Facebook, as well as check out our conference that's coming up, Wise Conference. It's bit.ly// Wise Conference 2026 to register for the conference coming up on May 1st. We have all nine speakers, 8 authors, bunch of people from the business community, women, men. So make sure you guys join us. Thank you so much for your time, guys. You guys are amazing. Have a great rest of your week. God bless. Bye.
Bye.